Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Prison Architect. And we've got our first prisoners in. However, I don't really think that this is representable just yet. Especially over here. It's quite dark in our classroom and in our common room. So let's fix the lights here. I think we can do with some lights here and here. So that's there, and let's make sure that it's on the same line. There we go. And let's get some power in. Yeah, we can just go like this. We've got our let's sell these. I don't think we need them for now. We've got a workshop in, so we are actually exporting a little bit. We've got our canteen. Everything is also quite dirty, so I would like to get this cleaning cupboard going. And do we have prison labor assigned here? We do. There's just nobody really working over there. Well, we only have 26 prisoners right now. We do have a decently working yard. And I kind of like the idea of just having this as a bit of outside. You know, like the idea of fresh air. Let's dismantle this. It's quite useless now. I don't think we've got a door here. No, it's just the planning. So we've got a canteen. We do have plenty of money, so I do want to kind of start finishing up a couple of things. Just make sure that our prisoners are... No, let's make sure we have the right benches. Prisoners are happy, reform goes up, etc, etc. There we go. We do have this whole row of cells still to be placed down there, but we also have all these interesting areas over here that we still need to get some foundation. That's here and here. And then I kind of would like to just get this whole part done in one go. But do I want to do that now? Especially this side up here, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, so I will wait until we have our workers completely dedicated for that part. Let's get our large jail doors in. One here and one there. Maybe first, if we first build this, get these cells in. No, it doesn't matter because I will have to do something with the Regi or with the intake. Well, we can consider it. Over here we can also start working on the sides in here because some places do have multiple doors. Let's speed things up a little bit, and let's also have a look at our trends. We could go for inmate nutritional research. I think that's a good one. We don't have too many prisoners right now. So a single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. I think I'm going to start with that one. So let's go for policy. A single low variety. And then let's go to regime. We only have one eating moment right now. Oh, would you look at that? We're already at 2%. That's there. Visitation, let's work on that. I do think our visitation is actually way too big. Maybe we can space it out a bit more. You know what? Let's do that. That would work. One here, and then that's basically it, I think. What else would be okay for a visitation? Apparently desks. That's interesting. Oh, do we have a metal detector over here? Oh, we do. Ooh. Metal detector for visitation. It might be a good idea. But so far we don't really have many issues. We do have some issues for overdoses. So I kind of do want to get a patrol in here. Let's see, let's make sure that it's actually in between the tables. And have a dog handler assigned to it, just to sniff out these things. I actually really should just review these things a little bit more. Workshop, I actually really want to have a guard. Canteen. So far so good, so I'm not really going to do anything there. Oops. Well, we don't really have a yard area, of course. Infirmary, laundry, all that is okay. Our patrols, also doing okay. So far so good. We do have some people smuggling things in. That's okay. And I just noticed our security doesn't have a light. Let's fix that. Actually, so far we don't really have much with our security anyway. But how is our, I think our foundation work is all done. Money has gone up again, so what about some more building? Let's do this whole part. Let's see if this works out nicely. Our canteen actually has 2 entrances, so we can get this part done as well. Which means this will get blocked off, but that's okay. But I do want to make sure that we already planned for our... Now let's see, our door will be in here. Door, large jail door. Metal detectors will go in these spots. So we kind of have to wait a little bit more. But then most of the things will be secure. So let's get them working on that part. That's going to be a big thing. And then I want to fix the flooring as well. But oh, our kennel is... we still have to get our armory done too. Okay, well, you know what? Lights in the kennel. And one in the armory. And let's fix our armory. As I think we should have that room now. Looks like we do. I just don't see it anywhere. Shower. Meal room. Armory. There we go. So this is going to be an armory. And we need to have 2 armed guards on patrol. Well, we also need to hire a couple more dog handlers. How many do we have? Just 3. Let's go for 10. And then here we go for objects. Let's get a small table. We need 2 lockers and a weapons rack. Another overdose. How are we doing on our drug rehabilitation? Drug addiction 4 in Q. 2 finished, 2 passed. Do we need a couple more beds maybe? We could get a couple more beds. We do have space for it. What else can we get in an infirmary that looks nice? Desks, filing cabinets. You know what? It would kind of... Oops. Oh man. Let's first close this. Zoom in again. Let's just... yeah. Why not? Desk here. And obviously a chair as well. Just a regular chair. There we go. So far so good. Power. Let's get a couple more capacitors in. Our armory is still getting placed. We are still working on our... Are we working on our foundation? Yeah, we are working on our foundation. It's not much, but it's something. And well, we are queuing up a lot of things, but to be fair, I do want to get started on our systems as well here, especially these ones. And we still have a weird wall here? Yeah, we do. That's why. Demolish wall. And let's actually prioritize this bit. That will speed things up. Then And we've got more wiring. Servos. One here. One there. That one here. And there will be one here too, but we're not able to do that just yet. Actually, no, over there. There we go, that wall has been removed. Our door server's already in place, wow. You know what, let's actually go to deployment and assign a guard at the intake for the door issues. Oh, in a tunnel. I don't believe so. Walls and doors. Demolish this. No, not that bit, but this bit. And over there, that's all cleaned up. We need to remove these walls as well, I think. No, let's cancel that. I don't know what will happen if we fill up that part. Oh, and our yard is also completely filled in. Would you look at that? That's nice. Classroom. Let's remove the planning here too. This, I think, means that we can start with some foundation education programs. Alcoholics group therapy. You know what, let's do that as well. Flower therapy, no. Animal therapy, 3 strikes training, which is in a classroom. Let's start with those. Let's see if we get slots assigned. We do. And do we have... we do have spiritual guidance, and we still have enough places available. What are they working here? They seem to be working, but I don't really see much happening. What's up with our cleaning? It's everywhere. It's so dirty everywhere. Let's see if this works. Because I think we can also focus on getting a few more laundry items in. Maybe one more laundry machine. Do we have the wiring will be fine. And this one will go here. We need more space in between these two. Objects, laundry board. One here and one here. Maybe a couple more baskets. There we go. Foundation. Doing its thing. Wow, it's so dirty. Ugh. It's CCTV monitor. Everyone is assigned. Well, I don't know why there are 2 people at the door control system. Well, nothing has been linked to it. There's this utility wiring. Let's get this one focused on getting into the prison. We can have up to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? That's fine. And we don't have the one here just yet. Hopefully it will come in soon. Anyone? Nope. Actually, do we need a second one then? I don't think we need this one. Let's dismantle it for now. On break, but he's over here. Why is he not on break over here? Do we need more? We don't really need place, do we? More spaces. Need another white sofa. Kind of looks like there's enough space over here. Oh man. I don't understand why E is zoom out option. Water cooler? Oh. Hand dryer. There we go, I really had to cough. Let's get a hand dryer there. Common room's great. So let's see, if we search for staff room, what else do we have? Bookcases? I think that's mostly just decorative. Lights, cactus, sofa. We do have the TV. I think it's fine. Another overdose. Oh, why are you so stinky? Smelly. Why are you smelly? Sandhold. I don't know. He does have some cooking experience, however I'm a bit assistant in that. Alright, let's see, because we need to have 2 armed guards to a patrol, so let's get our armed guards temporarily. And now we get some patrols. Assign armed guard. And there we go. Now let's remove our armed guards. And we will just actually also fire them. Where are our staff? There we go. And we can also go for 3 high variety, high quantity meals. Regime. Eat here and eat here. High and high. There we go. A workshop, it doesn't really seem like they're doing much. This actually does remind me that we want a forestry. Not pantry. It's so difficult to find anything. Let's start growing some trees here. Oh, minimum 5 by 5? Oh boy. Did not plan for that. Would have a forestry inside a yard. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's see what this looks like. Will be a small forestry, so we don't have that much wood. We've got our door servo in here. And we also got our shield. Oh, actually this whole bit of foundation is done. It's also not really a reachable place anymore. Let's remove this wall. That wall. I do want to start with some more building. Let's start on this side. Actually, this part. This way they can still go in the canteen. And it might have a bit less, actually. Maybe just this whole thing. Are we getting a wall here? We are getting a wall there. That's fine. We're getting a whole wall here, actually. No, I do want to extend it over here then, because I do want to have the wall on this side. Which means that we will go for a couple of doors. I think just a regular door into the yard is fine. We need our door servos. So utilities, wiring, door servo, one there. Apparently we can have them floating. Sure. Now let's get them working on this bit of foundation. That side is done already. Nice, that was quite quick. We can probably already set this wall to be demolished. This side is done. So they do have... if they're working on it, the prisoners can still walk around. That's nice. I think we need a couple more cooks. There we go. Do we need more fridges? I don't think so. There we go, 5 cooks. That should be fine. Oh, parole is going on. He's working on his need for freedom, but I do see that he has... I think trucks on him. You know what? Third prisoner. That is our nearest guard. Oh, now he's going for visitation. And this guard is not doing anything. Come on, just search him. Well, he was sniffed. Why is he baiting here? Well, nobody's going to search him, apparently. Nope, okay, he was searched and nothing. Maybe this just means that he's still addicted? Question mark? Let's finish our foundations. This bit here, over here. Yeah, and that's the first focus point. And well, we have plenty of money now. So let's get our metal detectors in place. That's a big expense. We've got the door there, but we still need to get it wired. So from here we need this one and that one. And now they're all linked up. Yep, that's all fine. And after that we can focus on just the last bits of foundation here, and then we will place the cells on the bottom there. I don't want to disrupt too much of the other things. Alright, so if we have a look at our needs, literature and luxury, and we do have a library, so basically they can work on a literature. Comfort? Want to feel comfortable physically and emotionally. There are many ways you can do this, such as giving your prisoners a way to relax. Well, they do have the yard. Somewhere to sit and relax. Well, they have the common room for that as well. So there is still a luxury need. So we could make this into a store, and I think I'm going to do that. I don't really know what else. In gymnasium, we've got the yard. That's fine. Shop. We want that. Mailroom, we do have a lot of visitation, so that's okay. Let's change this into a shop. We'll need some tables, the shop shelves. Let's see, we need the shop shelves over here. Yeah, let's make sure that we have 2 spaces. We will need a table. Are we highlighting tables? No, we are highlighting tables. 1 table here, and then we will need the shop shelf up front. Shop counter. What's the difference? A counter for commercial transactions does not require a wall to be placed. Place a shop front on a wall that stands between the shop and on the area it is accessible by customers. Oh, apparently both need to be placed on the wall. And they are all also both exactly the same things. Well, I don't know. Let's ask at a door. We have a few prisoners now that are not able to get in, so let's demolish this bit of wall. Prioritize that. Remove this bit of wall. Prioritize it. And then... well, we do have a... oh, this is all wrong. Remove this. And remove that. Remove this. And this. And that's going to be a lot of wall removal. So we need our foundation to actually extend over here, and I thought I did so. But apparently I did not. There we go. Then we'll work on that quickly. Hopefully. Let's get these in place. This can connect here, and these can connect here. That's fine. Objects, metal detectors. Oops, not here, but there. And then I think we have them on all sides, then we have them on all sides. Walls are being removed, perfect. And did I do this foundation correctly? I don't think so. I did not. No, I did. Prisoners are able to get in. Are we removing this bit? We are not removing that bit. We are. Okay. So we're doing quite a lot of things. We now have our shop in place. Things are speeding up now. Prison labor. We have 30 qualified prisoners. How's our workshop doing? How many? We only have 6 qualified prisoners. So workshop safety, induction, and craftsmanship experience. Well, we are teaching. We have 2 people attending. The inmate nutritional research is going quickly. Foundation education course. How many people are attending now and how many have passed? Programs. 9 interested. Nobody's attending. It is active right now, so this is in a classroom. Well, we do have people attending. Quite a lot, actually. Alcoholics group therapy. Carpentry apprenticeship. We only have 1. Actually, we have 1 interested, so we might as well just get 1 carpentry table. Carpentry table. Let's say over here. Let's connect it up. We know we will get them all the way there, so this will be fine. Now I think we have our last bits of wall to remove and then we're finally done with all our walls. Wow, that's been taking a while. Over here and there. And now that's all done. So now all that's remaining is to just say quick build, custom, clone. And copy. Are we going to copy this whole thing in one go? Yeah. And are we copying it correctly? We are copying it correctly. Except for the door. Why is there a door? Oh, I don't know. It's apparently been removed now. I think I placed it wrong in the first part. That's fine. It will be moved. Let's go for more lights. And then, let's see, there's 1, 2, and then, okay, this is 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1 here. And then the same here. Here. There. There. And there. Alright, you know, I think we need lights in the shop. Here and here. And probably also some lights actually still in the hallway here. So where are our wall lights? Because I kind of like wall lights more. Let's get them at the corners. One here. Here. And then here. Maybe somewhere over here in the middle. We'll probably get one over there once we are able to. Same over here. And then we've got more here. Let's make sure that this is a well-lit place. Few extra on here just because we can. And then the same on this side, one in the middle. Actually, let's not place this one this weekend. We did cancel it. Because we have them facing outward. That's one here, one there. We've got one here now. So, we actually need a lot of lights. Still some here too. Let's place one there. It's also quite dark in here. Okay, I think... Well, nope. No, definitely not done. I should not think that at all. Lights here. We still need some lights near the kitchen. Maybe one here? Sure. We need some lights on this side. This is now a lot of lights. I kind of lost count on and track or this is actually still fine. But it will get our workers going. Workshop, we are actually having more people to work here now. Everyone is fully done, so let's get a few more of these in place now. Let's see, let's get the saw in place. Do we already have our wiring over there? Electrical, not yet. I think this now connects up. Let's give it a try. So there we go. We've got a forestry. We actually have 2 trees growing. It's something. We can finish off our infirmary with 2 more beds. We have our inmate nutritional research done, so I'm going to change the regime and get this to... I want this to work or lock up? I think so, yeah. And then another eating moment here. Well, that seems fine. Still waiting for prisoners to pass the foundation education course. We have general education. Let's have a look if anyone is interested already. Carpentry apprenticeship. There we go. Doing Q still for our alcohol and group therapy, solar panel development, animal therapy. 10 interested. Let's go for it. Conflict resolution. 9 interested. Sure, let's go ahead. Reform prisoner education. 3 strikes program. Reformed prisoner consultation is in a meeting room. Well, we don't have a meeting room. Carpentry apprenticeship. Nobody's interested anymore. Well, I think that person left the place. Animal therapy. It's all in a meeting room. Conflict resolution. Also meeting room. Oh boy. Well, we don't have a meeting room. But I was looking for our general education program. Pearl hearing. General education qualification. Still nobody is interested. So not going to start that just yet. And then apparently we need a meeting room. I think we can actually cut our visitation in half. Let's dismantle this, by the way. Or we could make this a meeting room. What size does a meeting room need to be? 5 by 5. That would work. Alright, you know what? Let's cancel this armory. We will also dismantle this door. We'll place a wall there. And get a small meeting room. But I think that's okay. That's going to be the plan for our next episode. We're still building the last bit of cells. It's, I think, the walls are getting in now. Our yard is quite dark, so that's also going to be on the to-do list for the next time. But so far, so good. So, I'd like to thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. Leave a like. What's up with our... Oh, the door is gone. That's fine. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.